welcome to Cozy on SCOE. Today I thought I would do like a little bit of like a WIP parade or a floss tube. I'm doing a mix of diamond paintings and cross stitch and then a little bit of art. So it won't be like a true floss tube or a true, I think WIP parade is more diamond art, but I thought I would kind of just go over what I've been working on and then give you guys a little bit of news. I do apologize. I was being super proactive about getting the dishes done and started the dishwasher. So hopefully it's not too loud. And I also apologize for the lighting. The overhead light in the dining room leaves like a strobe effect on the videos when I film them, and it's really obnoxious for me, so I'm assuming that it's really obnoxious for other people. And unfortunately, it is a very dark day, so we'll do our best. I do have the ring light on. Hopefully it won't be too glary, but you know, we're still figuring out, or at least I'm still figuring out kind of the lighting setup and what works here. I think I'm probably gonna have to get a second light coming like this direction, and figure that out. So I'm still working on it. All right, so a couple things. Let's start with Innocent Dreams, my HAED stitch along. So it's going to be the bunny for 2025. This is like the needle minder that came with it, and this is, I did post this on Threads and Instagram, but this is where I'm still at. I haven't finished the first page. I've actually sprained my wrist. It's a mild sprain. This one, yay, picked up a heavy box last week. So it's not horrible. I tend to sprain my wrist really easily. So holding the hoop like this with tension, even that was painful. So I haven't been working on this the last week or so. We were also out of town. I didn't bring my cross stitch with me. So I'm not going to finish in time. I might get a page finished done if I start working on it next week. I'm going to wait a whole nother week before I work on it though. But I am going to announce, I don't know, maybe this week or next week. Probably, I'm hoping to announce by the end of this week. I'm waiting for my threads to come. I did order my threads for my 2026 Stitch Along from Heaven and Earth Designs. My threads have not come yet though, so I'm kind of waiting for those to come before I make the announcement so I can show everybody the colors. But I did post something on the blog on ascoe.com about the choices that I'm thinking of. Maybe you'll be surprised, maybe you won't, we'll see. So this, to give a little bit of context, this is my fabric. It's huge. I think this one ends up being like 15 by 15, and this is, you know, 10. This is 25 count, so this is maybe like 6 inches across. So it's going to be to here, and then it'll be down to like here probably when it's done. Oh, there's stuff here on there. Sorry, I have dogs. So I did not get very far, but I am going to finish it. I do plan on finishing that one. It's really cute and I love it. So this one is my quick stitch Literate dragon, and I started this in 2015. Yes, that is 2015, January 1st, 2015. I actually know the start date on this one. And I am going back and forth on it, whether or not to finish it. I lost my digital copy of this pattern. I did purchase the paper pattern, or the digital copy. I do have the paper pattern, I should say. But I also did purchase the digital copy of the full version of it, which is slightly bigger. I think it's like this, like the size of the fabric, instead of like there's no edge on it. And I did that for 2 reasons. One, I'm really happy with this piece. It's turning out beautifully. I don't know if you can see. It's beautiful. I love it. It's 2/1 though, and I'm gonna show you my back. It's a mess. It's a huge mess, and I'm struggling to get the threads. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going on it with the paper pattern. But now that I've used Markup RXP for Innocent Dreams, I don't think I can go back to paper patterning. I'm almost done. I think the first page ends like here or something like that. So I'm close to being done with the first page. And it is beautiful, but I think I may switch to the regular version. I haven't decided though. I'm gonna probably stitch on this a little bit more and then decide. I'm just so proud of my work. It's beautiful. But I would love to do the full pattern. So there's this, and the other reason why I want to do the full pattern is that I am also doing the Diamond Art Club Literate Dragon diamond painting. So this is, I'm going to call them pas de deux, or let's see, in French. So my French pronunciation is horrible if you guys do not know. I'm taking French lessons as part of my personal curriculum, and it is going very well. I'm really happy with our French teacher. We do it on Saturday mornings. So this one also has dog hair. I haven't lint rolled this one yet. I do have my lint roller. So one of the ways I keep track, I try and keep the dog hair down, is I lint roll. So I go through a lot of lint rollers. Okay. And this one's been around the block a few times. I don't know if you noticed, but it's one of the older boxes. And I started this a year ago. And the reason why I haven't gotten very far on it is because this is a really blocky pattern. And I wasn't doing multi-placers. But now that I'm learning how to do multi-placers with Witch Kitty, so I'm going to have to do this week because it's so big. This piece is like the biggest one. What does this finish at? 27.6 by 27.6, this Literate Dragon. But see, I've gone all this, the bottom. I'm almost all the way across the whole bottom row, if you can see that. So I was having a really hard time single placing this, getting the books to line up, because they're kind of, if you can see, they're kind of like horizontal lines, all the books are. So I was having a really hard time with that. But now that I can multi-place, I think I'm going to be a lot faster at this one. I'll unclip it. Because this one is pretty easy. It's just like, see up there, there's all the lines. These would be perfect for multi-placing. Oh, it's been rolled up for so long. But see, my quick stitch, if you look at it, so the quick stitch is halfway across this lamp, kind of. It does cover like up here, right? And it kind of goes down, but it misses all of this on the side, and I think a lot of the bottom. So it looks like to me like it's just this bookshelf, so it may even miss part of the painting in the background. So I feel like I may just switch to the regular Literate Dragon. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. Like, I'm pretty far along on the quick stitch. I could still do the quick stitch later, but I feel like I kind of want them to match. And like, I picked the quick stitch when I originally did it because I had just finished a quick stitch and I wanted an easy win. But I mean, I'm 10 years in and I'm not even done with the first page. So clearly it's not going to be an easy win for me. I have completed one HAED design. It's the Karen's bird wing. I do have it. It's packed up somewhere. It is no longer, it's a retired chart, so you can't even get it. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I also am going to do Couch Dragon, and I don't know. I've also started Computer Wizard, but I'll be honest, I grabbed all of my work in progress diamond paintings, but I didn't grab all of my work in progress cross stitch because it probably would have taken me 2 hours to find them all. I still haven't organized my office area too much. I was waiting for us to order more bookshelves, and we did order them. They're supposed to come today. So once we get those in, I can really reorganize all of my office stuff and get some of my books, like my personal books, out of my office area. So that's my goal for this week. So another one that I'm working on right now is Witch Kitty Brew, and I've made a lot of progress on that I didn't work on it very much last week because I was out of town, right? But if you can see down here, I finished the hedgehog. Oh my gosh, he was so cute. And I've gotten a lot of this black done in here at the bottom of the kitty. And then over here, this is what I'm working on right now, is the little bottle of tea maybe, or potion. But I've done all of this down here. This whole thing up to here is all done. So I've really not spent that much time on it. I kind of do it in bursts. Like, I might spend a day kind of working on it sporadically. My kids were off of school last week, and we spent a lot of time sitting at the table here doing some crafting. And so that's when I worked on a lot of like the hedgehog, and this black down here is really hard for me to see in this light. So this is not all black. This is like black and dark blue. And then there's like another shade of dark blue that I haven't even gotten out yet. These ones right here are fairy dust diamonds. They're really pretty. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. But I, so far, am super impressed with this one. I'm very impressed. I am so excited about doing some others from this artist. So another note I should probably say, here, let's take off the clips. So this is a big one, right? Witch Kitty is 20 by 28. So it's not quite as big as Literate Dragon, but it's like 48,000 diamonds, I think. Literate Dragon, I don't even remember how many diamonds it is. This is an older one, so it doesn't say necessarily on the outside. And I don't know where the sheet is. I think it's in the case I have for all the drills. But Witch Kitty is pretty big. And, you know, I wanted to finish this in a month, right? So that means I would have been halfway done, which is like up to here. So I am not halfway done. I need to work on this a lot more in the next 2 weeks. I'm hoping now to finish it by the end of the year. But I also, with diamond painting, I don't know, I think I mentioned it. I don't like to have a lot of work, and I don't like to have a lot of WIPs. Just because I worry about the plastic, like the glue, not because of the quality, but because I have dogs, and like the chances, it's hard for me to keep dog hair out of them. It's really hard. So, and also like I know me, like pulling the plastic on and off, like the chances of me accidentally touching the sticky part too much are pretty high. So I don't like to have a lot of WIPs. And right now I have 3, right? I have Witch Kitty, which I just started, Literate Dragon, and then I also have this one, which is Plumeria. So I am going to start one for the holiday season, and then I am going to start another mystery kit, and that'll be 5 WIPs. So I really feel like I need to finish at least one of these. But Plumeria, so Plumeria is, I think it's still around. This is Renjitha Anoop. This is 13 by 17, and this is an older box, so it doesn't say how many diamonds, and I don't have the little sheet on me. But this one is one that I bought. It's a round. I bought it for work. I don't know if you remember me talking about it, but I had like an hour lunch at work, and I just wanted to do something to craft while other people were sitting with me. So I got this one, and then I also was going to do it with my mom, but she didn't want to do it. So I actually have an extra one of these, which I may give away at some point. But this one is small. I think I could finish it pretty quickly. It's a lot of black. I think it's 14 colors. So it's really like it's mostly black, black and yellow, I would say. But see, I've gotten like this whole, almost a little over halfway the bottom, because I've done some work over in here too. But this was just like on my 15-minute breaks for like a little bit of time. I didn't even do it every day. And then I started stained glass flower with my coworkers. Like I really only worked on it maybe not even 10, not 10 hours for sure, but like, I don't even know. But I'm going to finish this one. I think I'm going to use this one as like my sports practice one because it's small. I'm probably going to try and get through this one. Well, my focus is going to be Witch Kitty, so I don't know if I'll get through it this month, but I want to try and finish this one. This is going to be one of my goals for this year, is to finish this Plumeria one. I started it maybe a year and a half ago, but it really has been on the back burner. I haven't even really touched it. So maybe next month when I do my WIP for November. This is my October, I guess, but it's halfway through November, so whatever. I will. Maybe then I'll have finished it. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was the paint gem kits that we got, the rainbow ones. I did finish one of the mystery ones, but I didn't want to spoil anything, so I did not grab it. So my kids and I have been doing these together. So I started the shooting star. I didn't get very far on it. I was just kind of doing it, with the kids. And then my son, I know I mentioned he's a meticulous diamond painter, so he's done around the eye on his. He's very methodical and meticulous, and so it's very neat and tidy, but he doesn't get very far on them at a time, which is, you know, he's I love him. I love how methodical he is with his crafts. So these two, actually, I should show. I don't know if you remember when I was talking about the unboxing about how these two were the ones my daughter would definitely want to do. Yep, that's what she wanted to do, and she's already finished them. She was kind of obsessed with doing diamond paintings when we were on our trip, and I brought this box with me for the kids to do. So that's where we're at with those. I did do, like I said, I did one of the mystery kits, the mystery kit number 3. I did complete one of those. I didn't want to show it. It's really cute. Maybe I just don't want to give any spoilers. So it's cute. I guarantee that you would love it. Maybe at the end I'll do like a spoiler for all of them. But I just don't want to give stuff away. They did, Paint Gem released a whole bunch of new kits, and it took every ounce of my strength. I can't do that right now. It took every ounce of my strength not to buy one or 2 or 3. But I have so many diamond paintings, and you'll see that I bought more from Diamond Art Club, and I still haven't gotten, I have 2 orders now out for Jada Gem Shop, and I haven't gotten either of them. I know she's had some, she posted on her Facebook page that she's having some like health issues, so I have no problem being patient. I'm just very excited to try them and get them. So I'm hoping. I did get a shipping notification today, I think, but I think they come from Australia, and I'm not in Australia, so it may take a while. I also want to kind of highlight this. My husband got me this for my birthday, and it's called Creature Corners, A Book to Trace and Color by Brittany Meredith. And I had never heard of it before, and I love it. So it's got this like blue stuff. I'm not going to show a whole lot. I'm just going to show the ones that I started. So basically you need fine liner pens, which I already had. And then you just trace it. And then when you're done tracing it, you can color it. I'm about not even halfway. I did all the big parts on this page, and it was really soothing for me. I really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to do more. Some of it is very tiny. I don't know if you can see the little like groceries in there, but I do have my magnifying light for my cross stitch, and I'm going to use that to work on this. I will try and post a link, but it's on Amazon. I'm sure that's where he got it. Is Amazon? I'm not sure, but well, I'm certain because that's where he gets everything. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. So if you're looking for like something a little bit different to do, I recommend at least trying this one out. So I will say this is not an exhaustive WIP list. It is all of the diamond paintings except the mystery kit, which I'm not going to show, that I'm working on. I am going to start a holiday one, so I'll have that video posted up in the next week to decide which one I'm going to do. I am going to start a mystery kit, which I will also get that video posted up, that unboxing. I am going to do spoilers on that one, so don't watch that if you don't want to see the spoilers. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, set notifications if you want to be notified. I did post in the communities tab under posts. I did post kind of like a tentative schedule through the end of November of videos I'm going to try and get filmed this week and posted in the next week or 2. End of November is coming up way too fast for me, guys. I'm going to try really hard to finish up Witch Kitty. I'm really glad I didn't start the Mane Neko or the Lucky Cat one, because I think I would have been overwhelmed doing all of that all at once. So I will have news about my 2026 Stitch Along for Heaven and Earth Designs. I also did some orders from Caterpillar Cross Stitch, and I also did some orders from Caterpillar Cross Stitch, which have not come yet. So we'll see what those are when they come. And I'll have some more stuff coming up. So thank you for watching. I think I'm now up to 11 subscribers, which I am so grateful for each and every one of you. This is like my small little passion channel that I'm trying to do. So I really appreciate everybody who is supporting me and commenting on my videos. I hope all of you are having a great week.